So as a firm, Miramar Global Executive Search, we're based in London, Philadelphia, Singapore, Zurich, and Austin, Texas, and we continue to grow. And one of our differentiations is the fact that we are one delivery organization and we're one P&L. So our customers are global. We're going after the small emerging technology company, but some of the largest companies in the world. We work with some of the largest medical device companies that have a global footprint. So it gives us a very unique opportunity to identify various differences in regionally, right? Hemisphere wise, because as a global client partner for a number of these firms, I manage the delivery of the searches and the work we're doing globally with teams in London, in the US, in continental Europe, and in Asia. So like North America, as an example, very competitive, right? There is fierce competition for talent. A lot of it is price sensitivity. There's a lot of compensation packages and other advancement opportunities that are really become the key. Regulatory complexity in the US and understanding the FDA compliance related issues is also paramount for executives. Executives that whether you're a commercial, whether you're an operator, whether you're an R&D, whether you're in IT, right? Understanding that FDA requirements is fairly significant. Though Europe, right, the challenges that we face in Europe is the various cultural differences, the language differences, the consistency, across those different languages. When we do search in Germany and or France and or Spain and or Italy, right? All of those countries have very unique cultural differences that don't exist in the United States regionally, but in Europe, it's the plethora of language, that really becomes a requirement that we as a search firm and or leaders that are recruiting need to understand. In Asia, retention of talent, is what we see as the biggest issue, right? The fast growing economy in Asia Pacific, in Singapore, in Hong Kong, coming out of China, and the geopolitical things that we're facing around in Asia and the repatriation of supply chains means there's a lot of people moving out of China, but China still is a dominant marketplace. Arguably the number one economic marketplace and the number largest population of talent in the world. India is also very strong, but retention is a big issue, for us there. Latin America, there's in MedTech specifically, there's a limited talent pool, right? So the medical device marketplace in Latin America is growing, but there's often a shortage, right? There's a shortage of operators. There's a shortage of commercial. So that's one of the challenges that we see in Latin America. Now, in Mexico being part of North America, in Mexico operationally, there's a significant amount of infrastructure around manufacturing, and not as much in terms of distribution or commercialization, but there are some of the things that we see, and it's important for us, Miramar, to really understand all these differences so that we can guide our customers and we can give them some perspective on globally, and the fact that we have people on the ground that are experts that speak. I think in Miramar, we might have over 20 different spoken languages as IP for us as search consultants. So, and it's also knowing those regional areas, like people that have lived in China, across Southeast Asia, living in Germany and Italy, France, and across Europe, London, and then obviously the folks in the US, and understanding the Latin American marketplace. are all just you know, uh, assets for us as a firm.